So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the chosen one in at shooting guard. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups, winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons.
Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Now here's Sharp. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And Ayton with the stuff.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Sharp. The chosen one. The pass to Hayes. Beyond the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Kamare. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's the chosen one. Back to Hachimura. Pass to the chosen one. The three is up. The shot's good on the assist by James. The chosen one's got 12 points in the game. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's Sharp on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Reeves brings a double. Pass to Simons. Down low. Ayton. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. He's got 17.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Oh, dismissed. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. So for the Blazers. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Rupert. Now here's Henderson. Here's Rupert. Here's Klingon. The three ball. And it's Rupert missing. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Klingon out there with Williams. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Rupert in at the 2. Fires the 3. The Lakers with another miss. Blazers trail by 16. Henderson drives in. Pass to Williams. Outside Walker. Here's the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Lakers lead by 15.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Luka Doncic. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Walker. Tipped away. Reeves with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 7 points in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of
good. Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And some changes here for Portland. Avdia, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Rupert, and it's Sharp in for Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Shots blocked. Now the Lakers moving it up.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Sharp finds Simons. He got a piece of it. Now James. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doesn't go that time.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Appreciate you joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's Simons with a 3. He buries it from 3.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Sharp. Pass to Simons. Hayden with it. He's got 6. Here's Kamari. Shot clock at 6. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The chosen one's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Inside, here's Sharp. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
To the inside, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Hachimura, the pass to the chosen one. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And down it goes. 2 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Doncic against Simons. Here's Kamare. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Portland again missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's the chosen one. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The chosen one's got 41.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Sharp. And here's Simons outside. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been for him.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season. They love him here. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Simons. Avdia outside. Here's Ayton. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Pass to Rupert. Avdia outside. Off target with the 3.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Henderson. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Avdia against Vanderbilt. Pass to Rupert. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the chosen one. Releases. The shot by Reeves, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's the chosen one. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when they're...
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Henderson. Williams is out there with Walker. Then there's Klingon, and it's Rupert in at the 2. Connect. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Portland, no good that time either. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. The chosen one, the pass to Lynn. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at... Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The chosen one's shot is good. The chosen one's got 45 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Aiden. Avdia from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. The chosen one's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the right side. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Simons passes to Ayton. Can they get it? And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Ayton.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Earned that one. MP like an artist who likes working on his craft. Check him out on that glass.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. okay? And they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden.
Bro.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
they're ready to light it up tonight.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Look at big Houston lights down.
Yes.
Or you're locked inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out? Fishing. Yeah, fishing.
Just pineapple?
No, pineapple.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
What more can be said about MP's effect on this team? He takes each individual matchup as a personal challenge, and he's been winning those head-to-head battles. So their opponents have to run extra guys at him, which makes life easier on his teammates. It all works together, and that's why this team is so tough to beat.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. And it's Schroeder in at the point. It's deflected. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the chosen one.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he has been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Schroeder against Doncic. Harris. Lakers with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And the Lakers with possession here, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, a big-time finisher.
The chosen one, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 5 now.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Duran. And now the Pistons fast break. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's the chosen one. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pistons trail by 6. Schroeder passes to Ivy. Here's Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shots good by Duran.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
The chosen one. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 13 points for the chosen one.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Hardaway comes in for Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Connect. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Beasley. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is how confident Beasley is. What a quick trigger finger off the catch for that jumper.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. On the wing, Harris. And here's Stewart. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Right? And it's the chosen one in for Connect. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Waters is checked in. Pistons trail by 7. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Austin Reeves out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had 56 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's Beasley. Following the 3 from the chosen one. Stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers on the break. Count it. The chosen one's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Waters. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The chosen one gets the basket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Inside, here's Beasley. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. So it's the Pistons now, after the miss from the chosen one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Holland, the pass to Beasley. Here's Stewart. It's down low. Here's Holland. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayes finds Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. So the wing on the left. Here's the chosen one. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beasley outside. Pass to Waters. Got it. Good job in the low post. Waters got 5 points so far.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's the chosen one. Lays it up off the glass. The chosen one's got 34 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks.
You look at the Pistons, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Lakers. And that's a halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Jaden Ivey is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Duren in at the center position. Let's get an update on Jaden Ivey. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. He told me it's a strained quad and that he's in a lot of pain. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Schroeder. Jacks up a three. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And a moment now to look at how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up as we close out the year. Still lots of games left. Here are the rookies off and running in the early going. And you look at the chosen one. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Ivy with the bucket.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And here is Harris. After the three-pointer from the chosen one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been...
And good! There's another.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Beasley outside. On the wing, Harris. To the paint, 5 to shoot. That's tipped.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the chosen one. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. On the wing, Harris. Beasley outside. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Beasley's got 10 points.
You've got to expect Beasley to put these shots up. He's an effective shooter from range.
From downtown, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from the chosen one.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Duren slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Beasley outside. Here's Ivy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ivy's got 6 here in this quarter. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just...
And again!
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in league history.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Beasley with a clean look. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Slen's checked in for the Lakers. The chosen one comes in for Gabe Vincent. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of
Here, let's go with Michelle.
MP, do you feel like your recent performances have established you as the top player in the league at your position?
Absolutely, Michelle. You know, I'm here to build a legacy, and you know that means delivering multiple championships along with a lengthy run at the top of the game. I've been pretty open about what my goals are in this league, and I've worked hard to achieve them. You know, some people might call that being cocky, but I call that being ambitious. You know, to me, there's nothing wrong with pursuing excellence, right?
Well done, MP.
Thank you. Thank you.
You earned that one.
Good job, MP. That's going to win you some new fans.
He's about to tear it up. Get our shooters shaking, MP. Make sure they run the drill.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Take a look. Let us know what you think.
I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
All right. Don't get me wrong. The most important thing to me in this world is winning, but I'm also a competitor. And so I want to prove that I'm the best in my class. And if I do that, it'll put us in great shape when it comes time for the playoffs.
The team comes first, always.
But it's only natural to want a little recognition, and we know how to help make that happen.
Right.
You show out against top rookies,
Yeah.
and you'll have the media eating out of your hand when come voting time.
Just make sure you don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Everything you do to help the team win.
Team comes first, always. I just want my cake and eat it too.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
What's up, bro?
Good, MP.
Now, I admire your willingness to dress up in such a casual era.
I appreciate that.
All right. What makes a young man of your age pay special attention to how he dresses?
The clothes make the man. My dad taught me that. You know, he would wear a jacket and a tie every day to work. That was his uniform. He told me that the first thing that people see is the way that you're dressed. And so make sure that when they see you, they know that you're a serious person.
Yeah. And how do you think dressing up helps convey the image you desire?
Well, it's all in about, how you carry yourself. I'm on a big stage, and I'm making a little money now, and I got all of these eyeballs on me, so I want to make sure that when they see me well put together, and they see me as an adult and not this little kid playing basketball.
True.
Like those kicks, MP?
Up next, the Hawks taking on the Lakers. For the Atlanta Hawks, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Lakers, Hawks is next. We'll be right back. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You take a look at the Lakers. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
When I look at the Lakers, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Hayes, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. And Grant for the visitors in this one, currently on their Southern California trip, taking on both the Los Angeles teams here in consecutive games.
And it's good scheduling to get both these games knocked out in one trip. That way they can stay at the same hotel, practice at the same gym, and don't have to worry about travel.
I'm sure you've heard this from MP by now, but he's got his eyes set on running away with Rookie of the Year.
And you have to admire the confidence that MP has. He believes he can be the Rookie of the Year, but he also understands that he can't do it by just putting up individual numbers. Team success is an important part of the equation.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like his confidence.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Thanks, Allie. Should be a great battle to watch. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. Plenty of space. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Young.
And Trae knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hayes, the pass to the chosen one. The 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Okongwu finds Young on the wing. Daniels. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Risache. The chosen one grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Out to the wing. To the left side wing. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. The 3 from Risache. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Throws it up high.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, Brian. The Clippers transaction just now public. Their front office is in action ahead of the trade deadline. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Young against Doncic. Pass to Daniels. And Atlanta misses again.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The chosen one, the pass to Hayes. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And Young draws the double. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Atlanta making some changes.
He's doing all right. We got him.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Drains the triple.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Barlow's checked in for Gabe. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got Terrence Mann, Clint Capella out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
LeVert with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Mann. He drops it from range. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The chosen one shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost him.
And he gets that one. The chosen one's got 23.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And here's LeVert. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Mann. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And it's the chosen one missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's LeVert on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's the chosen one. Good. Another from 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Doncic. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Man. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's the chosen one in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Johnson. And Hayes comes to help. On the wing, Daniels. No good on the triple. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Hammers the lob through.
Well, point forward, point guard, point center, I don't care really where he is. LeBron James just ahead of the curve.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Daniels. Check by James. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to...
And again for 3.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Got a hand on it.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline. Good. He hits again.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Los Angeles. The 3 from Rizasheh. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Young. No made baskets yet. To the middle to stop the run. Rizasheh, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizasheh has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Here's the chosen one. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The chosen one's got 47 points. Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Back to man. Inside. Here's LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And it's the chosen one missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tipped. Pass to Johnson. Outside man. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute. Good! Another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by him. And so it's the Lakers easily grab.
I can't believe MP has drained that many threes this year.
My guys aren't going to fall. Good game, MP.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games. Okay, Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Yo, MP, how'd that meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team? And who's running around blaming everybody but himself?
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Okay, look, as good as he is...
He's a legend, Patrick.
And so are you.
A legend, bro.
And so are you. Okay, his time is over. It's your time, so go be a star, all right? Their job is to build a good team. Don't let them put that on you, all right?
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you, all right? But I know you, all right? And I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it.
Oh.
Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you
that.
did. Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see if you still feel the same way when we're done. I know you're an old pro at the insurance game, but this is my specialty, man. I'm not taking it easy on you,
Hey,
right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
All right.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey.
There he is, man, myth, the legend. Good, MP. All right, MP, you ready? Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And now the Lakers starting group. James is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Van Vliet wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Here's the chosen one. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Şengün. Had 27 points last game. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And here is Van Vliet after LeBron James hitting the three. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. And another three for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks, left side. Another miss by Houston.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Nailed from three-point land.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Van Vliet, right side. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
LeBron James again from deep. LeBron's got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. And a wide open look for Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 15. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 53 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from the chosen one. Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here's James outside. And another three for the Lakers.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
The chosen one passes to James. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Austin Reeves is checked in for Vanderbilt.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
That shot wide open. LeBron's got 21.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Şengün out to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. At the elbow, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. With a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Jeff Green. Brooks checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Aaron Holiday. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Goodwin comes in for Connect. The chosen one, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Shake Milton in for Gabe Vincent. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from the chosen one. Brooks feeling it out a bit. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to the chosen one. Fires for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Goodwin, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brooks. Still yet to score. Van Vliet right side. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. There's the steal. And now here's Goodwin. The fast break chance. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Brooks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The chosen one gets the basket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Şengün with a screen on Milton. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I think of Houston. They're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Lakers.
We knew they wanted a track meet.
And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. LeBron James is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Whitmore with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Şengün. Got a piece of it. Looking to end his cold spell. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Brooks. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Brooks kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Now the Lakers on the break. To the right side. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 28 points for the chosen one.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Vanderbilt against Thompson. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound the Lakers.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. A nice shot by Doncic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And no good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's...
We've got Alperon Şengün. Thompson is out there with Brooks. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Whitmore in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's the chosen one. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 32 points for the chosen one.
And perimeter scoring.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
Yo, MP, let's go.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Give you the typical day of a chicken. Oh, well, first go out of the coop. You go into the run. You eat your cabbage, you eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some toys. And at the end of the day, go play sleep again.
My kids to the night show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, I sat right near the glass. I got the $20. You?
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Luka Doncic. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's James, and it's the chosen one in at the point.
I'll tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Williams passes to Davis.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Doncic against Washington. Exum outside. Davis from long range. The chosen one grabs the board. Pass to Doncic. Here's the chosen one. Out to James. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Williams. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's the chosen one. Hayes, the pass to the chosen one. Puts it up. And again, LeBron James. James has got 6.
LeBron James has built his career taking hits. This guy powers through them. He works so hard to keep that frame and his game in shape.
And it's Washington missing.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And again, LeBron James. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lets a floater go. There's the block.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Puts up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. They still need this. Blocked! It's James on the wing. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He tallied 32 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
He buries it from 3.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Back to Doncic. Over Williams. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now, here's Williams. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Doncic on the wing. The chosen one. The pass to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Lively. And here is Thompson. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He was dominant. New group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Martin. Washington's checked in for Thompson, and Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
We've got Davis. Williams is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And another 3 for the Lakers.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Davis. Pass to Williams. Back to Davis. Some room here for Williams. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Yep, that one goes. The chosen one's got 17 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
5-second differential between the shot clock. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to... And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Dallas Mavericks.
They know they don't have...
And that's a wrap on...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's the chosen one in at the one. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
The chosen one shot is good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Picked it out of midair. Pass to James. Here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Williams passes to Washington. No good on the 3.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's James on the wing. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Lively. Here's the chosen one. The 3 ball. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Exum with it. Now Doncic defending. Stripped it away. Now the Lakers moving it up. And that one's good. James. James has got 20.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Lively with a screen on James. Here's Exum. Pass to Washington. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Williams from long range. The chosen one grabs a board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to James. From deep. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight. No good on that one. Pass to the chosen one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
P.J. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Williams. And it's Lively. And he got it again. Sensational.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more. And so it's the Lakers easily grab.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
MP, you're about to go off.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. It's Saturday night. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Doncic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's James. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, "No way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake." He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendars.
2 of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Fox with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Over to the left wing. Spurs passing it around. A chosen one with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's good, 2 points. James has got 5.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Castle, following the basket by LeBron James. Doncic with the steal. Pass to the chosen one. LeBron James on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, San Antonio, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
Well, for the Lakers, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one has taken them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's the chosen one. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Fox, no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored 46 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Paul subbed in for Castle. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Doncic. Barnes passes to Paul. Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, that's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Over to the wing. Here's the chosen one. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Barnes. And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
Here's the chosen one. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance. Changes for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Alex Len. James comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's the chosen one in for Shake Milton. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. The chosen one out there with Connect. And it's Hayes in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:29 left here in the second. To the middle. Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
So it's the Lakers now. 22 is their biggest lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
The chosen one passes to James. The chosen one's shot is off. Spurs trail by 12. Paul, right side. Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. James finds Vanderbilt. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's good from long range. 16 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And that one, good.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Spurs.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around.
Thanks for spending half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled.
Connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Some changes for the Lakers. Alex Lenz checked in for Jackson Hayes. Goodwin comes in for Doncic. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dorian Finney-Smith. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And a deep 3 from Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
James, the pass to the chosen one. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Stripped away. James outside. Pass to the chosen one. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight to stop the run. And it's good for 2. Fox has got 9.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Vanderbilt's. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
James is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Goodwin, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Ball against Doncic. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The chosen one passes to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Goodwin. Here's the chosen one. In the corner, it's James for the 3. Good! Another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal. And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
James, the pass to the chosen one. And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match. until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
And a special moment here with MP to address the fans. And he's at center court.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Oh, nicely put by MP. Al Paul. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board. And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. San Antonio again missing. Pass to James. There's the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now time for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. And Fox gets it to go.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the chosen one. Good! Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. From deep. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. So it's Los Angeles winning this one.
Bettina?
Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
You know what? I got to give a shout out to our fans. It's really been planted and nurtured by them. The more that they got into it, the more pumped that I was. Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
Maybe we should ask the fans, Joe. You know, give them their money's worth, put a ballot on the back of the seat, ask them, what do you want to see MP do next? Double? Quadruple double? A 5x5? Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. MP, push up here, please.
MP, your jumper is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
People are going to love how you
Man,
responded to that.
crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hello and goodbye smile approach. I'm going with that.
Not at all. Game plan.
Hey man, just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Oh yeah. Tuesday.
How'd that go?
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know. You want to hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
You know what? If you win, I'll think about it. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. You ready?
If you say so. Good luck, bro.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in L.A. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Hayes, then there's LeBron James, and it's the chosen one in at the point. All right, Grant, two of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
The first of many tonight.
Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Here's the chosen one. And another three for the Lakers.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And Fox, here we go. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
The chosen one, the pass to James. And Los Angeles, another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Fox. 17 points in his last outing. Vassell can't get it to go. Doncic passes to the chosen one. From behind the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's the chosen one. And Los Angeles, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Castle. Check by James. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 66 points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's the chosen one. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. The chosen one's got 24 points. And Grant, there were rumors about MP at odds with another player in the locker room. That seems to have been handled, and everyone's on the same page once again.
And that's how you go about it. Keep it in-house and smooth things over. It's not always smooth sailing in the NBA. Sometimes guys need to work through it.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And Los Angeles, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The shot by Sohan, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Now here's Paul. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Champagny. Here's the three. Here's Johnson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 17 at the end of the period. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Barnes. And it's Champagny at the shooting guard position. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Here's Champagny. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's the chosen one. Hits yet again. Wow!
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list.
With Wembanyama's wingspan, he can go get anything no matter where you throw it.
Here's the chosen one. Sinks that one from the post. The chosen one's got 43 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Johnson. The three is up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Paul. Count it. The chosen one's got 45 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's the chosen one. Shot clock at 5. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Los Angeles just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
For the Western Conference, the chosen one.
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
Well, we all...
Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's the chosen one in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio with the ball. Castle misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Good on the second one. So it's Los Angeles now. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fox left side. Blocked!
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's the chosen one. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And he gets that one.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
And he lobs it up.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And here's Fox. He has 6. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size.
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to the chosen one. Good. He hits again.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now 2nd in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
There's the triple. Rebounded by Fox.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got...
Good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too, man.
the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, wait, you got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Hey, props to MP.
They give you the typical day of the chicken. Oh, well, first, go out of the
See you there. This is anyone's game tonight.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Fool, I know he didn't say that. About you, he about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly MP, but some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just let her talk for a second, Patrick.
Okay, floor's yours.
Responding to something like this will put a target on your back. You are familiar with the concept of bulletin board material?
Of course.
Trash talk is fun. I get that. But when you make it public, it can fire up the other team. And it can anger your teammates if you can't back it up. You're a tremendous player, MP, but this is the NBA. Everyone is extremely talented, and some things don't work out the way you want them to.
Look. On the other hand, if you put that bozo in his place after calling your shot, that's something all teammates will love. Okay, look, I may not be in the NBA, but I understand the psychology of sports, okay?
And that's also true.
Thank you. So what are you going to do, man?
Don't worry about it. I got this. I got it.
You know I had to say something to him.
Man, standing on business.
You already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah. MP, man. You sure you got this?
Don't even worry about it, man. You know I got this. All right, man.
There he is, man. Myth legend.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Jordan Poole is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Poole. Last game he had 28 points. The shot by Middleton, wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
The chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild with.
Sarr with it. Hayes on him. Sarr's shot is off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to the chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Wizards have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Down low, here's Coulibaly.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Right at the free throw line. Chalk up 2 there.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Washington. They trail by 14. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He picked up 39 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
It's deflected. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Koulibaly. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's the chosen one. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Poole against Doncic. Back to Koulibaly. The three-pointer is right on target. Koulibaly's got 8 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from the chosen one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Koulibaly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. He lobs it up. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Buries it from three-point range. And that's now 27 points for the chosen one.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Whose man is that?
Middleton outside. Here's Poole. Here's Koulibaly. Off target with his three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Connect out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len, and it's the chosen one in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now Smart after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Back to Brogdon. And here's Kispert from the arc. They get the rebound.
Now, Rashawn Holmes, look at those throwback 5 types. You know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, that bang around on.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that'll do it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Jordan Poole out there. Chris Middleton is out there with Song. And it's Champagnie in at the force stop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And he can't hit the second. And they're on the break. The rebound by the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Here's the chosen one. He's got 36. Good on the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Poole, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. To the inside. Sarr. A rebound by the Lakers. The chosen one's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James, the pass to the chosen one. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from the chosen one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sarr with it. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sarr's got 10 points in the game.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sarr, having a monster night, giving us a preview
Another bucket. Wow.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
MP on a red-hot scoring streak. 9 MP.
Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
Não, como é que